I've followed your tips and tricks, but I'm in the mid-game and I'm still stuck. Help me, sock puppet.
Fuck off, Dave. You cunt.
Warning, this video has criticisms of French cuisine that some may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello and welcome back. If you haven't watched my first tips and tricks videos, please do. I'll put the link in the description. So I've progressed a bit further and currently the king's about to die. Everyone hates each other because they all want the crown. And we have a massive forest bandit camp. It was 30 whatever in the garrison. They're now coming to attack me. Things are going quite well. I do have a number of vassals, 1, 2, 3, 4 vassals, and it's presented its own problems if I were to play forward a bit without amending my tactics. Much like when something changes, you need to change too. You need to adapt to survive. I suppose an example would have been when the automobile was invented. People who worked in the horse industry, they weren't going to be doing too well after that. The French, they had a good solution, start eating horses, but that's not mention French cuisine, hey? So one of the problems I've had is this guy's a bastard, Stepan Slav. He keeps causing beef with the other towns, which means I have to choose sides and that lowers the relationship. Another problem I've had is the relationship just seems to drop like 20, 30 points randomly. I can't see why they're doing that. It could be the culture of the person. So the way I need to adapt is I need to get this Chancery up and running, which means I need to start using paper and make sure it's being made. I have had a fair few setbacks. There was a smallpox outbreak which killed loads of peasants. And I've had a number of marauders come and attack me, so I've had to draft people to the army. And when I've drafted people to the army, a number of them have deserted as well. But yes, I think the way of dealing with this, I'm not 100% sure on this. I think the way of dealing with this is if I get that Chancery going, it frees up a lord or two. And then I can go to improving relationships. And I can do an envoy visit, I can spend time, go flesh wolf hunting. Stepan Slav's immobile. Stepan's blah, blah, blah. And that's how you pronounce his name. He's about to die, so yes, he's not going to be able to spend time or do flesh wolf hunting. In theory, what I want to be doing is having the king constantly on the road, going to one place, doing some friendly stuff, going to another place, doing some friendly stuff. Just keep moving around so it keeps the province loyalty or relationship up. One other thing that happened, I did play forward a bit, probably about a week ago now, and then the toys went out of the pram. But yes, one of the towns rebelled. They stopped being my vassals. And what that did was it sent every other town, it gave them like -30 relationship. So all my other towns started wanting to rebel. What I had been doing before this, it gets a bit costly, is I've been doing an offering to the king, sending 200 gold, and that improves the relationship by 13, which was kind of working. But yeah, when suddenly they just started dropping by 30 relationship for no reason, it felt game breaking, if I'm honest. The game has been updated since I last played as well. You can now have 6 lords as opposed to 5. I think that's in a recent update. The Korean help menu has also been improved for any Koreans watching this. But yeah, there's updates coming every 3-4 days by the looks of it if you go to the Steam page. So first things first, we need to deal with these fuckers, and the way of doing that is going here, building an army. Now, another problem I've been having is loyalists. So I've not really got too many loyalists. I think it's because my population's been unhappy. Average mood 62, that's okay, it's above 50. Another thing that happened was I had loads of crime. There's a bunch of vagabonds and cutthroats that came to the city. I think there was like 10 of them at one point, so I had to go around slaughtering them. And when I started slaughtering them, it made people have the terror or fear of terrorizing peasants. Another problem I seem to have is there's a big mix of cultures in our town. So much like people shouting in Britain, stop the boats, or Americans shouting, build a wall or whatever. It's pretty much the same in this game. People don't like foreigners. Firstly, let's deal with this army that's incoming. So I'm going to hire all my prisoners as well. And Dunyava, she was the warrior queen. I am slowly making armor. We're up to, what, 10 light armor. Spears are better than maces, but they don't take people prisoner. So I'm going to fill it with spears first of all. And then stick in a few archers as well at the end, and there you go, that's my army. Now I'm going to show you a bit. It's not really a cheese, it's kind of a cheese, but once I get here I'll show you a cheese for it. I think I did this at the end, but rutabaga, I moved them over to normal ground, and then this is just filled with rye, and 40% on the rutabaga, that's quite a good production level, whereas this is like 90 to 100 on the actual designating farming fields. Don't think there's much else I've done. I've built a few more barracks because I have had some quite large armies before. So you need the barracks to house them. We can house up to 40 here. I think I have suffered though from low population and various different things coming and screwing me over. But hopefully we'll get to the end of that soon. So these guys, it's actually in my favour that they're coming to attack Silverhaven. There's 18 of them because I just couldn't do a 36 army over here. I just had no chance. So now they're splitting their forces. I can divide and conquer a little bit. And we got a new prophecy. I bet you it's not nice. Oh, flesh wolves. 15 flesh wolves. That's fine. There you go. There's a bad man. If we set him to be executed. I don't think Stepanazvet can go and get him though. And he's the only one that can execute anybody. So, yeah, that's next to useless. Right, let's move Dunyava over there. Farm soil depleted. Let's get this as a priority. Oh, right, they're already doing it. One thing I've noticed in the game, they could be building it. I put a tick in that box and then suddenly, boom, they go and do something else, even though you've just made it a priority. Yeah, my economy, it's just suffered because what I really want to do is I want to get all the weapons. So I've got loads of maces and spears set to be built. I want them to be built first, and the armour as well. And then you can just focus your resources on the paper, and then the Chancery, you're going to have that fully productive, I suppose. But yes, we just don't have that ability at the moment because I've continually had bad populations. Right, these guys are a bit slow and they're looking a bit dirty. They could have fucking washed. Right, come on you bastards. 18 of you. What's our army? 17. Okay, that's not really a winning army, is it? He's had some deserters. Now, this is a bit buggy from what I can remember as well. What the fuck are they doing? Missing, travelling, main menu, new game, province king. So the army's not actually attacked. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go out and attack, and we got an 81% chance of winning, and then hopefully after that we'll be able to go on and take out this forest bandit camp. It was actually a prophecy that a large forest bandit camp would come to you. Good, we've just improved relationships with King Grimend. Okay, so we've gone to plus 11, that's good. So we have to constantly keep these relationships up just to stop them rebelling. I have been throwing a lot of gold at it in the past. Now everyone's happy. I mean, a fair few of them were unhappy. Now they're fucking happy. No idea why that is. Insufficient workers. Yep, had that message consistently. Here we can just auto-resolve because, yeah, these guys are nothing. And then, if we have a look at this camp, can we do it? 54% chance. Okay, let's try that. Now, these lords, they don't have a 25 relationship with Stepanazvet. So we can't hire them. I suppose we want to look at what their relationship is with Dremel. Okay, his relationship's fucking horrendous with everyone. Ooh, Dremel plus 21. So if this person does a bit of flesh wolf hunting with Dremel. So another tip, someone in the comments on my last video posted, if you have a character with management of 15, what's this dude's management? 14. If you have someone with a management level of 15, you don't need paper in the Chancery. If that's true or not, I don't know. Someone said it on the internet, so it must be, I don't know. I've not actually got to that point. But that's something I am going to look at. All I need to do, I suppose, is get one of the knowledge books on management and then get whoever's doing the Chancery to read that, and then maybe we'll be okay there. Yeah, I mean, look, we've got 34 open jobs. We've always had at least 20. I'm going to auto-battle this because I think I'll do better. Yeah, I'm doing much better. And the good thing is we're going to get prisoners. So we captured 6 people there. In fact, we shouldn't really got that many, and we got 400 loot. So she's going to go back, and how many prisoners does she have? 12 prisoners. Brilliant. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to go and take out this camp of forest bandits. So this is an easy one to do. This will just be less bandits. But what the effect is, it will improve relations with Moon Lake. So it's kind of, you get some money, you get some prisoners, and you get improved relationships with your towns. It's beautiful. What I also want to be doing is taking more towns. So I think maybe, who looks weak? This guy looks weak. Stardale. They're not in a relationship or alliance with anyone. So I'm going to go to politics, and I'm going to demand vassalage, and I'm going to send over a messenger. Now that's going to piss off... Oh shit, this guy's unhappy actually. I swear I looked at him like 30 seconds ago and it was good relationship. But that's going to piss off our existing towns, so we need to keep an eye on their relationships. When Stepanazvet dies, Dremel will hopefully be doing nothing, and we're just going to be having him run around moonwolf hunting or fleshwolf hunting with the lords. So let's take out this place. We can raise the army from here, create new Skarod, Danyava, and there you go. We've only got 14 people there now. I'm not going to take the good armor, I'm saving that up. And then we'll do 10 maces, 4 bows, that's good. And squad Danyava, 66% chance, fine. And then hopefully we get Starsdale on our side as well. With any luck, they'll just surrender. Not to be mean about this old boy, but I hope he dies quite soon, because once he does, we can get on. That's the other thing I've been doing, and you need to continue doing, is upgrading various buildings. So upgrading the forge, upgrading the paper mill. I need to read a book for that by the looks of it. That's being upgraded. That we can't upgrade. This we can. Upgrading the armor forge. So conflict between neighbours. I thought that would have been this dude over here, Stepanslav, because he's a fucker. No, it's Moon Lake. Let's get the offering to the king out of the way. Good. Good. What's the relationship? We can hire her straight away. So if we grant a title, and he needs to spend some time with Dremel because we want to hire him as well. And I'm going to change who the heir is. You don't really want an old heir. It's probably going to be Hegeta, I suppose. She's 24. May Sophia look favourable. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So our relationship's up to 12 now. And he has a conflict between neighbours. So, yeah, Stepanoslav. It's always fucking him, isn't it? So I can choose one side, and one side is going to drop 9. So the best side, because this guy's so low, is to choose this guy, Stepanoslav. Ideally, I want to kill him. I can't just yet, though. So we need to support him. And you need to deal with these things when they're up and running, otherwise you just lose relationship. So these guys, I think I bribed them not so recently, or get rewarded them. Now they're fucking unhappy again, aren't they? Oh, well, what can you do? I'm going to free up Dremel very soon, and then Dremel can just go around. And Stardale, so relationship with neighbours has gone down 9. So that's, yeah, fuck, that's gone from 14 to minus 21 or whatever it was. So we need to keep on bribing these people to stay happy with us. And keep an eye on our gold, really. That is going down. This one, negative 17. It was positive. It's making this nigh on impossible. I really do need to get the king out and about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the Chancery, and his Dremel, isn't he? So what's Hegeta on management? 11. Should do. Lords, they do get better as they do something. Ooh, Dremel was 16. If he wasn't the king, it would be worth having him stay at home. Right, make this a priority. So we're going to move all of Dremel's work over to the Chancery. Can't because it's not got the workers yet. Now it should have the workers. There we go. Same for this. And then I'm going to start sending Dremel out and about. Another battle. Let's just quickly auto-resolve it. So relationship here is going to go up. That's good. And we only captured one prisoner. We got the gold though. That's nice because we are sending loads out to try and make people happy. -17, -21. I imagine these guys are unhappy as well. Only -1. So where I have all these vassals now, 1,784 gold income, whereas 1,092 going out paying for my small army. We do have loads of natural resources, thankfully. I've actually been building them up so people aren't going hungry. And we have stuff left over to sell, which is good. Keeps the gold coming in. I avoid selling anything that uses iron as much as possible. Alright, so we made 775 now. That's quite good. We were running a bit low. And where the kings died, we've lost a few other upgrades, which don't bother me so much, I suppose. Correct cutting, that's going to be one we need. Shields, fighting drought. And I think I've only got one brewery at the moment. I wanted to get another brewery up and running. So brewery upgrades as well we're going to need. Building is broken and we can't fucking repair it because we don't have the knowledge. So this is the problem when someone dies. You need to get that knowledge again because buildings do start getting broken. So we need to get this weapon forged as quickly as possible. Minerva can do that, I suppose. Yeah, broken buildings are slightly annoying and they take tools to make. So if you've not got good production of tools from your workshop, you're going to have problems. I've just never really had the population. I've always had loads of empty jobs. So things haven't got built the way I'd quite like. So Dremel is now free. He doesn't need to be anywhere. So we can start sending him out. +17 for flesh wolf hunting together. So I'm just going to move him around from town to town, trying to keep people happy. I mean, they're at -16. You guys are 2, you're 1. I may even send a messenger over here. There we go. And there's a camp of forest bandits if we get that. Just keeping the relationships up. And then we can trade with these people as well if we've got any goods we want to sell. Or even buy. Oh, Hajetta's planning a murder. That's lovely. This is the other thing I found in late game. For some reason, all your people want to kill each other. Want to kill Steppenslav. Okay, he's a cunt. Obviously, everyone seems to hate him. Let's take out these forest bandits. Auto-resolve. Good. 7 prisoners. Lovely. That's going into our labour pool. And 225 gold. And that should have improved the relationship here, but it didn't. Coward and murderer. Oh shit. Today, in front of all, I boldly declared we shall not become your vassal. Okay, fair enough. So we have to attack Stardale now. If we don't attack Stardale, we'll have some terrible relationship problems. What could happen is other towns or villages, they could send over reinforcements here. But I don't think they will. They've got no friends. So I'm going to wait for Danyava to get home and then we will go and attack that place. And the drama continues. Conflict between neighbours. Steppenslav. Of course it's Steppenslav. It's always fucking Steppenslav. And we're -17 on both of these. So what I'm going to do is flesh wolf hunting with Dremel. And then this one we're going to take their side. Now if I'm not careful here, a town will rebel. I think when it gets to -20 or -30. And we have the flesh wolf invasion coming through soon. So 14 flesh wolves are on the way. So we don't really want to be sending our army out. But we need to send it out. Otherwise, we'll be declared a coward, and that will cause us problems. See, that's just changed again. We were -14, now it's -7, and now it's +10. Good. Here's where I have a decision to make. I have 3 days to conquer this place. So that's my tactic. Just have Dremel running around, flesh wolf hunting and schmoozing the lords as much as possible. Have him consistently on the map. And we do need to attack Stardale. If we don't, we're going to be in trouble. So it's probably worth letting the flesh wolves kill a few of our peasants than it is not to attack this. So we're down to 13 warriors. We did have a lot more earlier. Let's get another couple, 15. Let's try and make it up to 20. So I'm going to take a few cutthroats. Try and take the yellow pictures, the red ones. That means they're unhappy. And that's going to be Danyava. And we're going to take all our big boy weapons, the strongest ones. So if we click that, it should give us a percentage, 80% chance. Good. And hopefully she'll be back in time for the flesh wolves. But I have a feeling our villagers are going to die. There's not much we can do, really. And there you go, we got the message. Vagabonds just robbed the Hall's warehouse. Now, I don't know what they stole. Could be anything, really, but you really need to find these 4 people. So what pisses me off about the scaffold, you can't select vagabonds at all. You can choose by culture or fanatics, but you can't select by vagabonds. Ideally, this would be our police force of some description, but nope, it won't let you. So you either have to do it manually by clicking on people that look suspicious. Yeah, bandit. Now the problem is, with no king in, I can't execute him. I can just send someone to shag him instead. But yes, there's no way of dealing with them without the king being there to do the executions. Or, if you know it's all one culture, you just kill everyone in that culture. But yeah, that doesn't really happen too much. So, Dremel's finished hunting over here. Relationships back up to good. Good, we're making some friendships. I think this one probably needs a little tickle as well. The king's not there, so what we can do is just send him 200 gold. That's fine. Dremel can go back home. And then he can start executing some bandits if we can hunt them out. So this is kind of mid-game here. I'm not doing too well. I did have setbacks in the form of a large bandit camp being built outside, smallpox, and just constant understaffing of all the jobs. I mean, there's 22 free jobs going on here, and some buildings just aren't working really. I'm doing okay for food and okay-ish for booze. They're kind of the main things to keep people happy. If you run out of food and booze, the kingdom will collapse quite soon. Shit. Flesh wolf invasion. Not much I can do here, really. We just have to let it kind of play out. Now, our lords, they wear armor and they start attacking the flesh wolves, but the flesh wolves are going to go around killing a lot of people here. There you go. There they are. Hopefully our peasants can do some damage. No, they're getting killed. I think our peasants have knives. Yes, we've lost about 5 people there already at least. Right, I need an army. So this is going to sell us back quite significantly as well. And then we can just arm them up as much as possible. Now, what you can also do, so I've just made Minerva into an army. You can also draft your lords. So you just go army, Dremel, create. Same for Hedjeta. And then we're going to get them all over here, I suppose. Need to do Vashnika as well. And Solomir, Silomir. And we're going to stand them all in one place. And hopefully that'll be enough to deal with it. Good, we've dealt with it all, so now we need to disband everyone. New battle over here. So this one, yeah, easy. They got 5 people, we got 20. Welcome to my kingdom. Would have been easier if you'd just fucking joined. Anyway, so we're going to be receiving 162 tribute from us. He fucking hates us though, so we're going to improve relations and we're going to send Dremel over after he's coronated as well. Right, let's speak to this dude. Silomir can deal with him. Grim ends a visiting king. We do want to spend time with our own king, and that will improve relationships between our kingdoms. And yeah, let's just hire this lady. And then in our army tab, we have all these warriors. We can send them back out. Although I think our prisoners may desert. So yes, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places. No, 6. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 places to our name. So we only need another 6 and then boom, we're done. I might as well take this village out while we're over here. Yeah, that's going to improve relationships with them. So that plus the messenger, we're going to become good old buds now. And everywhere else seems to be doing okay-ish. As I say though, I've played forward a bit from here and everyone has just been fucking unfriendly with me. No matter how many messengers I send, they just drop like 30 in a day. So I'm going to keep the king up, keep the king running around, and that is the way I think you win. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. There's probably going to be one more of these when I get to late game and I'm ready to click the final button to actually win the thing. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you very much. Bye bye.